this way. There we go. Mini. What in damn hell? Am I dropping freight? Is this on my end? Hello? I don't think that was me, right? I didn't drop any frame. That's weird. No copper. Boo. You Solier spawning grounds, shore walker. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, whatever. He can tank, he's fine. What is up with the servers, dude? Like, it's not me. I'm not dropping frames. That's so weird. Hey, what's up, Scarlett? How's it going? How you doing today? That's good to hear. What you up to? I've been expecting you, bro. You have been training hard, I trust. I would set you your next trial, one more dangerous than any you have faced before. But I will not send an unprepared woman to her death. Before we proceed, I must verify your progress with my own eyes. You will face 3 experienced lasters in single combat. Defeat each one in succession, and you will prove yourself fit to undertake the trial. Arm yourself and take place in the training area. We will begin when you're ready. Well, I ain't scared of nothing. Out top on 14 in a few. Gotta continue leveling my Theatramaturge. Theatramaturge. I think that's how I think is how you say it. Are you new to the game? Or have you been playing for a while? Words are hard. Who's next? Who's next? Oh, we got pain. Lowers target's physical damage dealt by 10% and magic damage dealt by 5%. Oh, cool. Well done, Obero. Throw that up there. Impressive, Obero. Most impressive. You're ready to face the trial. Yet I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake, to take this test is to risk death. Knowing this, do you still wish to proceed? You disappoint me. Back again, are you? That woman is the only soul in this pathetic excuse for guilt who shows any promise. Which is why I counseled her to leave you. Alas, she chose to remain in your house of Craven, such a waste. The guild has outlived its purpose. I mean to see its door shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. You do not want for confidence, sir, but answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I detest cravens who would proclaim their courage and like nothing better than to crush them. That is my reason. Well, the fixity of the purpose is cleared, even if your reasoning is not, so be it. Suffice to say, you will not have your way without a fight. Oh, but do not presume that will be your opponent. No, you must face the Lancer over whom you so gradually claim mentorship, the one woman among us whose potential you can condescend to acknowledge. Obero shall represent us all. As guild measure, I wager the fate of the guild upon her lance. Ha, do as you will, coward. It is your guild to throw away. You may even set the terms of the contest. Very well, Obero is here to undertake a trial. I challenge you to complete the task before she does. You are to travel to Eastshroud and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramble Patch. He is a giant amongst boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, and ruler over all his kind. You must go before their fearsome creature and stand your ground. Know, though, that the Lord of the Bramble Patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. You must needs present him an offering the bloody tusks of his subjects, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. When you prepared your offering, leave it upon the area trampled to earth. Drawn to the stench of blood, the Lord of the Bramble Patch will soon appear. Sorry, guys, it's a lot of talking. That is all. Are there any questions? No? Then let the trial commence. Oh, wait. Yeah, this game is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I'm 22? I thought I was 21. Holy crap, we are running through levels right now. Which is fantastic. I refuse to level any job past my current job's level, so getting as many levels as possible when I can play in my free time is fantastic. god. I'm not gonna worry too much about the levies. We'll grab this Aether, right, though. Man, we're getting so close to unlocking our job stone. I'm so excited. Oh, you know what does suck about that? Those the job quests I would want to do on stream, huh? I didn't think about that part. They're just a bunch of cravens. Maybe we'll just... I mean... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think job quests we can maybe just skip over. Yeah, I mean that should be fine. That's a beefy boy. I mean, some of these job quest lines are really good. You shan't find much sport in these two. Come back another day, my friend. Well done, Obro. You've completed the trial. I trust you now see the truth in my words. Hurling yourself into the midst of danger is not courage, it is folly. No, that proves nothing. I refuse to accept. You refuse to accept the weakness within you. No, Obro will even be. Your work here is done. Return to the guild. I shall see you there presently. I will not lie to you. You are not match for the Lord of the Bramble Patch. Had you betrayed any hint of fear, he would have gored you in the space of a moment and feared pressed on your entrails. But you stood your ground, holding fast to your composure and resolve. Thus were you able to stare terror in the face and survive unscathed. Well done, Obro. You have overcome the greatest hurdle in the quest to become master of your own courage. You now bring to bear the full extent of your abilities upon even the mightiest of foes. As for Folks, well, if there's a shred of reason left of him, he will have learned from the self-same lesson as you this day. Painful though the experience must surely have been, one can only hope that it will serve to open his eyes to the truth. Go forth, Obro, and prepare yourself for the future trials. I look forward to our next meeting. No unlocks. Lame. Cool. And then we go to Limsa Lamensa. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, be right back. I'm back. Alrighty. Such a task was on the books. Was mined. I'm afraid that ship's already sailed, friend. Oh, might you be the veteran who accepted the job of investigating Satasha? It seems the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to the harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. If you have such a goal, large or small, it matters not only to have star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will overcome in time. You do not think the stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, my lady. Back then, are you? With all your limbs a tail, I'll wager. Fishbacks in there, I was thinking you'd only avoid a crack, a pirate, scalded 3, 7 hells. You turn your back 5, bloody mitts, and a scaly bastard set a shop on her a bleeding doorstep. Still sound like you left him in pieces, and I don't suppose you'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless you're planning on feeding themselves to the fun of Satasha, of course. Any roads, all will ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I can ask for more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens I'm at a request from a sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task would be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout out when you're ready. I'll lay it out for you. Party finder unlocked. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to. I'll wait this time. I'm gonna. Okay, let's just get the quest and then we can. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania, and that's all I know. But whenever it is you asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for venturers to survive the bedlam in it. Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mayo and me counterbarring Gridania. Good luck, lass. Take a seat wherever you like, friend or witch, so come take your... Oh, it's you, Obro. 'Tis so good to see you again. What's that? Hear a better suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word there's an adventurer who might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, it makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details. I shall brief you. Oh, God. Ready for the briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, man, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none step forward. And good evening to you, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report you've volunteered last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Well, if it isn't our very own woman for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed. Obro, my thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the... We'll come back to that. Turtle man! Turtle, turtle. Turtle, turtle. Now let's get back to where we were. Now, time's of the essence, so I should proceed directly at the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground barrel site called the Tomtara Deep Grove. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadow figures have been skulking about the Deep Craft with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of the various witnesses, we suspect that these events belong to the Lambs of Dalamod, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. The Zealots have... Oh. We'll get back to it, don't worry. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deep Craft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimates our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Exil at bay. Since we have thwarted the attack on the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every element of our defenses in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would think. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lamb of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Obro? You have my gratitude. Once you have been seen to our preparations, pray make your way to the Deep Crop and identify yourself to the guard post at the entrance. She will apprise you with the latest developments, that is all. Deep Crop, there you hear. May the crystal guide you and keep you. Just be blessed with me, Oh man, level 26 is when we're really gonna have some fun with this job. Lance charge is cool. And then I believe at level 30, when we get our job stone, we get our first AoE as well, so that's exciting. We're actually starting to make some money. guy's pretty cool. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer. Your Obero Karshans, I take it? Thank you for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it in the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're familiar with them, unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the Sixth Astral Arrow. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that would deliver them from their devastation. Instead, they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it completed its descent. Now, having seen their god torn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfere with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now the sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Orzia at large, put an end to their madness. Yeah. There, I'm gonna let this first duty finder pop, and then we'll do that one. And you can also queue. Oh, we gotta wait for this one to open. That's fine. We can't take that much longer, right? You take that much longer.